Yo, it's Banks. Back at it again with another informative video. I want to remind you to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And today, folks, I got this quick message for y'all. So, I want to tell you how the black woman thinks and our thinking patterns and our mental health is rooted in plantational thinking. Because, for a black woman, if black people were slaves, and, a man is stronger than a woman physically, so if a man is stronger than a woman physically, and a black man was a slave, that would mean the woman would be at the lowest point. You get what I'm saying? Because she's a woman and she was enslaved. So instead of taking that role and they'd rather be in denial instead of face reality, because they want to believe the dream that the white man sold them. I ain't got no problem with the white people. I'm stating facts, it's history about the things that went on and are still going on. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. We are rooted, every black people's mind right now is rooted in plantational thinking, because right, when you put the woman in the house, and it's like the woman is taking a man's position, to be aggressive and dominant, and she's putting the man in a position to be submissive because she get food stamps and Section 8 and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, ever since you're not a woman and she not a man, but the narrative from the plantational thinking was to be submissive to the woman and the woman to be dominant. It's backwards. The man's supposed to be, and you wonder why the women act this. They've been trained to be like this. Their brain been trained like this ever since the plantation. And a lot of women, it's hard to get in the women's head. You feel me? When she's stuck on what she believes in. You know what I'm saying? And she'd rather take that position and image than the image like saying, oh, she's the weakest woman on earth, or she feel like that. Or she'd rather be over the black man by using the white man's system to make the black man submissive and make sure that she's dominant. You know what I'm saying? That's all she wants to do is feel adequate and feel like, okay, she's not accepted as black, but she wants to be accepted. But she's going to be accepted by, doing you wrong or going to be a feminist, you know what I'm saying? So, but when she wants to be a feminist, you feel me? I feel like she a sellout because, you feel me? Nothing come before this black skin right here, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like, you feel me? Women want to be accepted so much, they forgot about the color of their skin and they wanted to be feminists and forgot about their brothers. Don't ever forget about your brothers. In the Bible, it said, when Cain and Abel was in the Bible, and Cain killed Abel, and God came down, God said, what have you done? And he asked God, oh, what did you mean what I've done? Am I my brother's keeper? And God said, yes, feel me? So you women out there, you are your brother's keeper. You hear me? Are you women out there? You are your brother's keeper. That is denying the words of God that God created. You know what I'm saying? The way he made it. You know what I'm saying? He told Cain that you are your brother's keeper. You're all supposed to make sure your brother's good. You are your brother's keeper. So women out there, always remember that you are your brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? Do not let yourself be dominated by a woman. Women, do not let yourself be dominated mentally by a system the white men created to destroy us. Be mentally stronger, read between the lines, and just try to see things in a different way. Don't just be stuck on so stubborn thinking everything. Just try to see it in a different way. You're on the outside looking in, just try to hear it out. You know what I'm saying? If it was 12 things that somebody said, and you could have just got 7 of them, you know what I'm saying? and but you still learn what you needed to learn. You probably not didn't learn the whole 12 things, but the 7 things took out of it. But instead of taking the 7 things out of the 12 things, you could learn. Some women just want to be like, don't learn nothing and just stuck in their way. Some women who learn, they go, okay, I could agree with this, I could agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's holy divine communication. You know, I want to make communication easier. You know, another thing, where's the black people's relief? You said, where will you feel relief? You feel me? People say this, they say that, Black Lives Matter. Where would a black man feel relief? Don't look outside of other things for other people to accept you and be like, stop messing with me and just accept me. No, that's life. You feel me? Life ain't fair. You gotta do what you gotta do, you feel me? And take it on the chin like a man, you feel me? And build and create. 400 years later, you feel me? We're still thinking with this plantational thinking patterns, you know, due to our mommy theorists mentally, you know, using these abuse rituals, you're not knowing that she's doing rituals on you. Another thing, like people who think superstition and stuff like that, like you probably bring an ornament in your like I'm gonna say it like this, like people might cross the pole and say bread and butter, or the broom might hit your feet, and you might say, oh, spit on the broom, but that couldn't have been the real thing. You made it real by saying bread and butter every time you cross the pole. You know what I'm saying? You saying spit on the broom every time you touch your feet. You are really doing a ritual that's casting the spell on your conscience. You feel me? So it's like it's not real, but you think it's real. Like if you have an evil spirit somewhere where you be at, and then you bring something in the house, you be like, oh, this make evil spirits go away. You feel me? But then it makes it even worse. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the point where I'm saying that's how their mind think about how the white man gave them the ability to talk to black men like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it was just implanted in their mind and in their root of thinking. You know? That's why that's what I say, like, try to hear people out. Don't match people's negativity with other negativity. You know, for a battery to start, you know, it has the positive charge, but it can't go without the negative. You know, you need the negative and the positive. You know, God said, take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to look at it like that. You know? God is good. God is great. God bless y'all. And I want y'all to know you are loved. You know, those who speak the words of the Lord's feet are beautiful in the eyes of the Lord. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about acceptance. God accepted you and put you on. Don't forget, this is the Lord's plan. The Lord make them people bow down to you and respect you. Because this is His plan. They will play while they play all they want to play to. But when the Lord come down and He tell them to bow down to His children, every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow. Remember that. You feel me? This is not their earth. This is God's earth. They probably got a block or some city. But this God owns the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to talk to you and treat you like talking about you a child of God. God, like I said, God gonna stump that fire out. And motherfuckers, that's how it's gonna be. You feel me? Your enemy's gonna be like a stepping stone to you. Don't think about enemies. Think about the positive things in life. Because God got you. God made a plan for you, and that's your life. And you gotta live it out and just be happy. You feel me? In Jesus' name, I pray you get edification from this and try to understand about understanding. Thank God, you know, for everything that I've been through. And that taught me lessons and the journey to keep going, learning more things and master life. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Y'all have a good day. Y'all get any edification, like the video, subscribe. I'm gone. It's Banks.